Hello people, I have found problems with Z490 and i7-10700k. I will give you a short description because this is a very interesting problem. This is the newest BIOS for this motherboard, Gaming F, and everything here is on auto. The problem is that despite of course this voltage and this DRAM frequency, the problem is if you look at prediction is 5.1, my cooling is 184 points because here we have two HW Labs radiators, 360 and 280, and this is the problem, that the prediction is 1.537 volts at load line 5, and if we put it like here, this is the important view. Well, we will get interested. We will get into the system. And we will check the voltage. The voltage is 1.341 automatic voltage, I remind you. Now if I put HW info 64 into place, we will see that we have temperatures around 35-36 degrees, and we will run Y cruncher. Here it is, and number 8, and here we have voltage. The voltage is 1.305. we have about 70 degrees Celsius. We have memory 3600, and everything is looking great and looking fine. The standard cache of the CPU is 43. And core ratio 43. And we are doing the test at 4 gigahertz 700 megahertz, and we are in about 70 to 80, 83, maybe 85 degrees. And that's how the system will end this benchmark, and I know because I have already tested it a few times, and I have this Y cruncher test done. But the automatic voltages are changing rapidly, quickly and rapidly, due to just one setting, and this is very, very dangerous. Don't mind me wrong. This is a dangerous setting which was not dangerous setting previously. You could manipulate it easily. So what's the setting? Very, very simple change in settings. Not load line calibration, not voltages, not times of the highest, let's say, core clocks sustained. No, no. You have this right here, the very simple minimum and maximum CPU cache ratio. And in fact, in quite very shocking fact, we will put 43, which you have seen previously. 43 max CPU cache ratio, which is maximum cache ratio, which is on standard here. And we would have core voltage 1.341. And we just put the same cache ratio at maximum cache ratio, which is the normal for the CPU. F10, enter. Now, everything looks fine and normal and dandy because we have very big cooling, yes? And we are sure that we are free to go with voltages and all the stuff anywhere we like. We just put the same cache ratio that we had, yes? Well, no. And here's the problem. This is the voltage right now. We changed the maximum cache for the cache that is on standard for this CPU, and we have 1.536 volts. This is going to change our temperatures dramatically. And when I mean dramatically, this is a dramatic change. The change with if you have much lower cooling capacity and much lower cooling efficiency, it is almost trying to kill your CPU. Why do I say this? Because as we have almost the same idle temperatures, with idle temperatures about 37 degrees, the game changes rapidly and dramatically with running any test. Meltdown. Hello. Everything is burning. How can we sleep when the CPU is burning? Yes, exactly. So the only thing that we changed is CPU cache ratio, and we already have throttling on almost all cores. Now trying to overclock this CPU when changing, let's say, all call ratio for 4.48 or for 5 gigahertz, and changing the CPU cache ratio is almost killing this CPU. I'm saying it because that's how it goes. 1.537 volts. This is not this is bad. So I think Intel, maybe with ASUS, maybe someone have another board and can check it if this setting is changing anything. Well, I've tried load line calibration. I've tried current capabilities on different settings from 110 to 140, and every time the only thing you have to change to almost kill your CPU is the cache ratio. So be aware that this BIOSes and this stuff has a flaw, because as I said, when changing only cache ratio, you are able to get enormous voltages on auto. And also the prediction is, I don't know from where, but anyway, let's go back again. This is auto. The one and only thing you have to change to almost kill your CPU at LGA1200 with i7-10700k cache ratio, maximum cache ratio, and you are done. With low cooling, you are instantly overheating. 1.350. And also be aware that if you will try to do anything like that, and you will not get to know that your CPU is getting that much voltage, and you will be sure that even in normal conditions your CPU was running your cooler at 100%, you will be throttling at thermal throttling with much too high Vcore voltage, and you will damage your CPU. This is a very big problem. You will damage your CPU much quicker than we were talking about reason, overclocking and all the stuff. No, not 10 years. You will kill it in 1 year because you don't know that you have that high voltage. So again, let's go again. 018, boom, and we're going to Ibiza, let's say. Yep, those are the temperatures that should be here. This is the voltage that is needed to run it like this. In fact, this is even too much voltage, but it's not that high, not 200 millivolts higher, 230 millivolts higher almost. 70 degrees, and believe me, there is no change in, there would be no great difference in results. Well, the results for overheating system will be lower, of course, but even if you would say that I have dual Revo D5 pumps and I have 90 to 93 degrees, you will probably have a worse outcomes with overheating system with that high voltage. So be aware, check it. As I said, this is Gaming F with a huge cooling, and this with only one option changed, cache ratio will be destroyed. So bear that in mind. Have a nice day and look out.